Previously on Toontown Rewritten, we helped Detective Lyman spill the beans. I also debated with Judge McIntosh. Then I had a fashion showdown against Ant Hill. Delivered a silk tie to Vine Green. And finally, earned a new Lear gap. So let's get to it. Hey guys, I got a new microphone just for you guys. I hope you can tell that the quality is much more clear. So that means no more fuzz. Also, I'd like to thank you for 800 subscribers. I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for all your support. Because I don't do these videos just for viewers or subscribers, but I do it for you guys. Because you guys mean so much to me, and are like putting a smile on your faces. And I never want anyone to feel left out, or feel like they're not part of anything, because you matter. It may feel like there's nobody there for you, but there is. Anyways, let's save Toontown. That poor little telemarketer. He doesn't look so glad now. What schedule? You're just standing there. I have to say, later in the video, it was so hard to find a Mingler. So we're just about to visit Coach Zucchini at the Squash and Stretch Gym. I wonder why he's yellow instead of being green. Because after all, zucchinis are green. I like teamwork, but when people purposely disconnect or leave you to die, then that's just a huge no for me. So please don't do it, because it really messes up our gameplay. So before we get to the factory, we're going to be doing the Mingler task. This task actually took me a couple of days to find a Mingler, because I recorded this when beta first opened, so it was pretty hard. I'm actually not going to fast forward this part since I had one viewer ask me to show some cog battles, so here it is. So I'm joined by a few toons by the names of Mr. Anthony, Goya, and I believe it's called Starlight Aminus. Sorry if I said that wrong. And this battle is pretty fun, since I was helping a lot of people. So we got the first key, thanks to you guys. Apparently we got the wrong key, so that means we have to find another Mingler. So luckily there was a Skelecog Mingler invasion, and surprisingly my lure worked. But sadly after I knocked out the first Skelecog, disaster struck, and the Skelecog, wait for it, me goes sad. Aw, look at me go. So then I had to find another Mingler. And luckily, a few toons helped me out. And even a member from the Toontown Rewritten staff helped me. And of course, my lure failed. And out of the blue, another Skelecog came. But luckily, we defeated the first one. So we all threw pies. And we defeated him. But then another one came. And this time I attempted to lure the cog. And with luck, it actually worked. And with help from other toons, he wasn't defeated. So after we hit the cog took a swing right back at us. And I guess you can say he got a hole in one. Also, Starlight's suggestion about the Skelecog suit is a pretty good idea. I tried to lure again, and it worked again. finished a cog, and he was defeated. And then another one came, which doubled the chances of myself getting the key to Daisy Gardens. And for some reason, my lure actually worked again. And of course, our gags didn't take him out the first time. So we chose wisely with our gags and threw and squirted him. And finally, we defeated every single skelecog. For the moment of truth, yep, we got the key to Daisy Gardens. Thanks to these 3 toons. So back at the HQ, we turned in the task, and our reward was teleport access to Daisy Gardens. Now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's do the factory! I'm sorry this video is going to be really long, but I'm just going to be showing the entire factory without any editing. So, let's get to it. Make sure you watch an entire video because there are still some tasks that will be added at the end of the video. And since this is the last video for Daisy Gardens, it's going to be really long, so stay tuned. And don't forget your bowl of popcorn. To start off this factory, Mr. Anthony lures the cogs, and surprisingly, it works. Then us 3 knock out the glide hander. Now since there's 2 cogs, we make a split decision. 2 of us goes for the left side, the other 2 go for the right side. With 2 pies, the telemarketer goes down. And with 2 squirt guns, the other telemarketer goes down. And with that, the first part of the factory is done. All 4 of us do the victory dance and start heading towards our next destination. Mr. Anthony opens the door with a big red button. We all head towards the door and decide to go left, towards the boiler room. We patiently wait for everyone to join the battle, even the cogs. But of course the name dropper and cold caller are hogging up all the personal space. Mr. Anthony lures, but unfortunately it fails, and he looks mad. The telemarketer flicks papers at me, and I get a paper cut all over my face. Mr. Anthony tunes us. I think he's the only one in our group that has tuna. Starlight's lure works. The name dropper's lips burst into a million pieces. I mean, seriously, look at them. They need some chapstick. One more cog to go. What? Why? I don't even know what he's talking about. Unless he's talking to himself. So we defeated the lost cog, and now we're headed towards the warehouse. So basically we are halfway through the factory. So wish me luck. There's one more task after this one, and that's a sprocket task for a 2-point laugh boost. So we're finally in the warehouse and we're headed towards the cogs. But we have to avoid these goons. Aw, poor Starlight got hit. Wow, 3 glad handers. They won't be so glad when they're defeated. So I'm gonna lure, and hopefully it works, or we're doomed. And of course it misses. I guess it's karma for not putting out a new gameplay video in a while. But at least we've got one less cog to worry about. And of course I'm not even gonna start singing that song. I bet he would be a really bad tattoo artist. Wow, talk about words bringing you down. Literally. Wow, now he's trying to start some fire. What a coincidence. So I'm gonna lure, and hopefully it works this time. And if you're asking why I didn't get tuna, it's because there wasn't that many tunes to start with in beta. So that's why I didn't get it. Oh look, fail, lure. Now that was a horrible pun. Just lure down. 1 down, 2 to go. Yeah, you totally stained me, because I'm actually a black cat now, if you see my Toontown Rewritten. Also, if you didn't notice, I actually did the Mingler test after the factory, but I just edited it like this. Because I wanted to save the best for last. Our lure seems to suck a lot. Yup, that is so true. Wow, this cold caller cannot stop with a fire. That's sorta true, but like, I guess it's probably because we have low gags. I'm actually a bit ticklish, so don't tickle me. But you can tickle Elmo. That red little fuzzy thing from Sesame Street. I don't even know if that's even an animal or a thing or whatever it is. So after 1 billion years later, the last cog is finally defeated. And we're headed up towards the foreman. And now let's crush these dudes. So let's be a brave toon and jump down. And we're headed towards the left. I hate to admit this, but I'm usually always left behind on that elevator. Or I somehow drop from the top. So weird. And wow, that screenshot was just so random. No mingler? I guess they're not single and ready to mingle. And of course, their lure misses. At least we got one cog down. But mover and shakers do a lot of damage. And poor Mr. Anthony is being attacked by both of them. I guess that's what you get for opening your mouth. Just kidding. And actually, someone else has tuna, so I'm wrong. Wow, someone's a bit bossy. But I guess the same cog strategy is better. So I'm actually gonna sound this time. No, you're great. And of course he would say that. Wow, trying to rain on my parade. I actually feel pretty bad that I'm actually the only one without tuna. But of course in the later episodes I choose tuna. The only reason I didn't choose it is because there wasn't that many tunes in the beginning of beta, so it was kind of useless to me. But since I'm getting higher, I'll definitely choose it. Since I'll be needing a lot of help from other tunes. And we still have 2 more battles. But before we make it to the other side, I have to open the door. So let's go. So this is the last and final battle before the foreman. So wish us luck. So I guess we're gonna do a split attack. So 2 of us goes for one cog, 2 of us goes for the other one, once again. And yeah, lure is a waste of time only when it misses. But otherwise it can save your life, or it can kill you. So I guess we changed our mind and we're actually just gonna go for the same cog. So we're basically just waiting for Mr. Anthony to choose his guy. So I guess Starlight tried to switch his gag, but I guess it didn't go through. So we're stuck with getting attacked once again by a few cogs, but it probably wouldn't have made a difference anyway. And yep, dying is a possibility, but hopefully that doesn't happen. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but the factory is actually supposed to be after the Mingler task. But the only reason I made it this way is because I wanted to save the best for last. So I hope you understand. Wow, that joke makes no sense. We've got one more cog to go before the foreman, and I have a good feeling that we're gonna make it. So we're gonna squirt off those lips, and the name dropper is gonna blow away. Well, we could have used chapstick to fix those dry lips. So I'm gonna go open the door again, so then we can defeat the foreman and get our task done, along with even getting a Cellbutt suit part. So here we go. So we're not gonna lure, because you know it's gonna fail anyway. But hopefully this works out. And with luck, the foreman was defeated. I'm feeling pretty confident that we're actually going to make it through, but you never know, things can change. Dear name dropper, what fake lips you have? Hashtag too much makeup. Now actually that joke makes sense. Poor guy, he went from glad to sad. I'm not even gonna lie, but those lips are pretty big. They could probably do a really good duck face. Oh wow, I'm almost dead. A tickle monster. We're almost there. We've got one more cog to defeat. Let's see what this guy's joke is. It becomes your mom. Oh my god, now that joke is inappropriate. And I'm not even going to explain that joke, since I'm going to keep this PG. What was perfect? So we're gonna wait for Alex Neutron to pick his gag. So Starlight is gonna tune us up, while us three go for the cog. And now we've officially finished our first factory. But wait, there's still more. So we're gonna go head over to Coach Zucchini and turn in our tasks. And then we're gonna get our last final task for Daisy Gardens, which is recovering a few sprockets from Ambulance Chaser, a Backstabber, and a Spin Doctor. And then that will be the end of Daisy Gardens. So stay tuned. So now we can carry 80 jelly beans. Hopefully we don't get hit by an ambulance.
911, what's your emergency?
An ambulance chaser stole my sprocket. I've learned my lesson. Never chase an ambulance chaser. And hopefully this backstabber doesn't backstab us. So we need one more sprocket for a 2-point laugh boost. And this time it's from a Spin Doctor. So after nearly 30 minutes of gameplay, we finally reached the end of Daisy Gardens. So stay tuned for the next episode to see what happens in the beginnings of Minnie's Melodyland. Also, a huge thank you to those who watched the entire video. It means a lot, and I can't thank you enough for all your love and support for the Toontown Rewritten beta series. Stay tuned for episode 12. Also, a huge shout out to Azulene Mist for doing the voice of the operator. Go subscribe to them now. Anyways, have a toontastic day.